All right, welcome back to eSIM Studios. My name is Taylor Bell, and this is the short-term review of the CMF Watch Pro. I did the unboxing last week. Wanted to give it, a good 3, 5, maybe 7 days of usage before I actually give my opinion, and if I can recommend purchasing this device. Now, I have had it paired to the Nothing Phone 2, which is obviously Nothing is the parent company of CMF, and the pairing is seamless. I also have a couple other Android devices in home, but I figured pairing it with the Nothing Phone is a obvious no-brainer, so that's what I did. Now, you can download, if you have any Android device, you can download the CMF Watch app, which is front and center right there. You can download this with any Android device, as you can tell, CMF Watch app. That is their official app. Now, if you have an iPhone, you're in luck because they also have an app for iOS devices. So you can pair this CMF Watch seamlessly with and use it with an iPhone. Now, you're saying, hey, wait a second, that looks familiar. Yes, it does. It's actually got a same look and feel as the Apple Watch Ultra. I guess 8 Ultra series, I guess. It's got the look-alike band and the square design of the the Ultra series Apple Watches. So first off, the look looks tremendous. The feel, it feels pretty darn good. Strap goes on nice and easy, fits in there comfortably. Good thing about this watch, you don't have to have it super tight on your wrist to read your blood oxygen level, your heartbeat. All these sensors work on there without it having to be super duper tight. I know there's some watches where you got to get them uncomfortably tight, where you have to basically squash the sensors. You basically have to squash the sensors on your skin for them to read, to get data from your vitals, right? This one, you don't. You just have to have it snug, because that was one of my things I was going to test. Just needed snug, right? So I can actually, on here, it's just right. Look, I can put a finger in there and it still reads it. And honestly, let's test it out. I can still have it. Let me do one strap looser. Now, before we get into the testing, let me tell you, I am not, as many as you know of the channel, eSIM Studio channel, so it's a little looser, as you can tell. It's a little loose. See, it raises up off of my hand. You can tell it's trying to read. All it just needs to sit nice and snug on your wrist, so you don't have to have it super tight. Actually, I like it like that. I'm not a smartwatch user. Never have been. Tried all sorts of them, right? Believe me, I've given them a try. I've actually tried to, I tried it in the very beginning, years ago, tried to pair an Apple Watch. Didn't like it with the pairing with an Android phone because I'm not an iPhone user. Threw that idea in the trash, and then switched to Mob Voy, which tick watches. I had one of those for a while. Eventually got rid of it. That was in the very beginning of Wear OS. And then I got into some Samsung Galaxy watches because I'm recording on a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and got rid of that. I don't work out. I know I should. Shame on me. So I don't work out, right? So I don't need it for health tracking. I have all my notifications on my phone, which is on me at all times. So I don't need an extra device notifying me of every little, each app has a gazillion notifications. I know you can turn those off, but it's still just not a big smartwatch user. But man, this looks so awesome, and I wanted to review it for the channel. I'm a big believer in the Nothing phone, so I thought, what the hell, let me buy one of these and see how it goes. So with that being said, let's get into the pairing of this watch. So Very easy. Very, very, very easy. You simply turn on your watch. You open up the app. As you can tell, it says disconnected, but watch. Now, it will pair GPS. This watch has GPS on it, so it'll actually track your vitals, and if you want to go for a little short run or any type of run, you can go for a run. It'll track your location, all your vitals on that trip, and then when you get back to your phone, let's say you leave your phone at the house and you go run. Let's say you live in Colorado and your backyard is in like a mountain valley. You go for a run on a trail, you leave your phone at home, then you come back. As soon as you come back in the home, open up the app, the CMF Watch app, it will pair your run, your vitals, and all that stuff. So you don't have to have your phone with you. Now, so here's the app, right? Here's the app. It gives you, sorry, my allergies are very, very bad today. Let's see. Now that's for a new device. I'm already paired to this one. So if you have another device of some sort, you can pair it there. As you can tell, this one's already paired. We have the blood oxygen level, and you have the 83 beats per minute. And as you can tell, I need more sleep. Only 4 hours and 57 minutes. But let's go into the I'm not even sure user log, I'm assuming. So you can update the watch here, the app there, run it. You can give it background access. Hang on 1 second. And if you select up here, you can set your daily goals, right? Your steps, calories, distance. Now let's go back. Let's go into the watch mode. Here you can tell the watch is at obviously 47% battery life. That's one good thing about this watch. It's rated at about 13 days battery life on one single charge, and I'm right on par. I've had it for a week, and I'm at 47%. So I'm about 2 weeks, and one charge should last you 2 weeks. Absolutely incredible. Now, you can set the different dials here. You have recommended ones, and you have your personal favorites. Simply, I believe you can just tap on one and it will change. Let's see. Download and use. Are you sure you want to download? Yes. So it'll download it, the ones you have not downloaded, and it's simply changing the watch face right there. Boom. Get the nice classic look. Now, just a quick look. Let's see. You can get a look at all the different ones here. And you can have they break them down from multifunction to analog to digital to Diwali, creative. They got a number of different watch interfaces, and these are the ones that I've downloaded. And as soon as you download them, you can simply switch the dial just like this. You can customize it, put it right in the middle. Yeah, that looks good. Set style. Set as current dial. Let's see. No, that's not it. Interesting. Yes. Maybe it'll do it now. Gradient. Downloading it to the watch. And then changing it. So all these are customizable, right? Okay, cool. So after those are your watch faces, battery life, as you can tell. Now here are the preset, basically workouts that. Oh no, excuse me. What are we on? let's see. Sports list. These are the, let's say, outdoor run. Oh, these are the ones that are preset onto long press and drag to adjust the motion display in order. So these are the ones that are on your watch, right? So you can basically customize it. If you do 3 or 4 of these, the most out of all your workouts, you can simply customize it and line them up differently on your watch. And again, pardon me for not, shame on me for not knowing this exactly, but again, I don't work out, so this is not the main reason for me getting the watch, right? So you got your basically you go down here to your watch settings, and you can allow certain notifications to pop up on your watch, whether it's SMS, WhatsApp, Snapchat, WhatsApp Business, Truecaller, Gmail, Outlook, Telegram, Messenger, Facebook Messenger. In my opinion, I have no idea what that is. Call app, Live Talk, Facebook, Instagram, Line, Discord, Google Voice, and then more apps. If you select more apps, then you have the remaining apps on your device that are installed on your phone that if you activate, as soon as you get a notification, it'll show up on your watch. So these are all the apps on my phone that you can customize notifications. Incoming calls. Enable incoming call alerts. So when you get an incoming call, it'll let you know on your watch. Contacts, right? I shouldn't show that. Let's see. Health monitor. You can show what's on your phone. Excuse me, your watch. 24/7 heart rate monitoring, 24/7 blood oxygen monitoring, auto stress monitoring, water reminder, like, hey, idiot, you got to drink some water. Stand up reminder for people like me that are on their computer all day or on their phone. And those are all customizable. You can turn them on, turn them off. Your alarms. Now, this is honestly, let me get into some personal stuff real quick. Kind of embarrassing. Here's why I purchased the watch. I sleep so hard, my alarms on my phone don't wake me up, right? Turn the alarms all the way up. Check this out. Look how many alarms I have set on my phone. Yeah, I know I'm a lazy bird, 10 a.m.s, whatever. But look how many alarms I have set. I basically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 alarms on here. None of these wake me up. So I'm like, well, shit, I need a smartwatch that'll vibrate my wrist so it'll wake me up. I need something that will, vibrate me awake because I'm such in a deep sleep. I don't even hear my alarms, even when they're on full blast. I know, weird. But that's why I got this watch, right? To help me wake up. So, yeah. But you can set your alarm on the from here, and it'll automatically sync to your watch. Now let's go to more, and you have Find My Device. Oops, and that's my wife. Hang on. Sorry about that. That was my wife. Now, cool thing about this is, look, when you pair your watch to, I haven't paired the watch to my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, and I have not paired it to my Pixel 8 Pro, but on the Nothing phone, when you do have it paired, it does show you up there that you have the Watch Pro connected, and it also tells you here as well. Let's swipe these away, and let's see what happens if you tap that. You can simply connect it. You can simply disconnect it there, or if you long press it, it'll go to the device details, which has permissions and all this stuff as well. So, very cool, right? Oh, you know what? Let me get into let's go into the app and see. That reminds me, we'll get back into the tracking in just a second. Whoops. But let's check the notification department. You have those settings, permissions. You got these are the ones I allowed, but we'll go through all of them. You have the body sensors, call logs, camera, contacts, location. You can actually, if you have your phone on a tripod, whether it's this phone or any other phone on a tripod, you can actually position it on a tripod and then hit, take picture. So you can get set up in the picture, walk away, or set up the phone on the tripod, walk away, get set for the snapshot, and then you can hit on your watch, take picture, and it'll take the picture like a remote for your camera. Contacts, location, microphone. This does have a microphone. It does have a speaker. When my wife just called, you can set it on here to where you can actually talk from your watch, right? So if your phone is on the other side of the home, somebody calls you and you're in your office and your phone is in the bedroom, you can actually take the call. You can take the call and speak to the person that's calling you from your watch, and you can hear them. The speakers are right here. And where is the microphone? I think it's in one of those dots as well. I'll take it off my wrist here in just a second. But nearby devices, notifications, we just went through those. Phone access, physical activity, SMS, you get your messages on there. And I just went ahead and approved everything. So let's get back into this. You have the do not disturb, and then you can simply put wake on wrist. Let's see what else we got here. User guide, device update. You can update the device here, about device, and you can actually reset, factory reset the device there, and you can unbind device. Interesting. I'm not sure what that means, but here is the running app, outdoor walk. Right, you can set your different workouts and or walks and runs up there. Here's a setting, voice announcements. Go ahead and turn it on. You can choose, what is this, your different settings. Flag, what is this? Or you can set goals as far as how long. Your watch will let you know where you're at in the preset goals of yours during your workout. Dos, uno. Start mountain hike. It's in Spanish or a Spanish accent. So then you can track all your crap like that. Yeah, I know. I don't work out. Workout paused. Yes, workout is paused. Okay. Alrighty. Now, please, what does it say? Press and hold the N button to end workout. The workout has ended. Yes, it has. I have never even started a workout, lady. Okay, so that's that. What else we got? And then back to here, and I'll show you the watch. So exercise we just did. There's currently no workout statistics. Yeah, I know. I'm a lazy ass. But your usual sports, blah blah blah. Heart rate. Now, whoa, we went up. It was at what 82. Now it's at 100. Damn, what's going on? Let's see. Resting 54 beats a minute. So this will track, as you can tell. Where is that other one? Right here. Just gives you a history of the day, the week, the month, the year. Your sleep tracking. All right. Deep sleep, core, and then REM sleep. It'll give you a breakdown. Yeah, I know my sleep is really, really, really bad. That's one thing I need to improve upon. It's just not there. So, god dang, I got 3 hours of sleep last night. Yeah. So, blood oxygen level. Whoops, god dang it. That is right on par, and it should be right around 98%. For the average person, I'm at 97. It's basically right at 98, so no issues there. And then stress, I just activated that. It's assuming it would be high, but I just activated it so it does not have a reading. I've burned 1 calorie recording this video. 1 kcal. It was 1,000 calories. So I doubt I did 1,000, but it's probably over the life. I have no idea. Oh, today. So that is the app. Now, let's get into this. It's a good experience, right? I don't have any issues. I had a subscriber ask me in the comments, he's thinking about buying it. You can get this orange strap, comes with the chrome-like finish, the silver finish, the mirror finish, body, right? Watch. So this watch with the orange straps comes with the light silver colored finish. The watch that comes with the gray straps and the black straps come with a dark gray finish. Just depending on personal preference, these straps are interchangeable, meaning if you like this light silver, or let's say you have the dark color, let's say you bought the watch with the gray straps and it has the dark finish around the border, but you just like these orange straps, maybe you want it to look like the Apple Watch Ultra 8 Ultra, then you can simply purchase these straps and throw them on your dark gray CMF Watch Pro. I am going to recommend this as a purchase. It is a fairly inexpensive alternative to a basic look. It basically does everything. I'm going to say everything because I'm sure there's one or two things that it doesn't do, but I think for 90% of people out there, it's going to do everything that your either your Apple Watch does or your Android Wear Watch does, with the benefit of lasting 2 weeks on one charge. But it'll basically do everything the same, and it's a absolute fraction of the price. They are on stock on Amazon, and I will link in the description a link to the Amazon listing, and you could purchase it there. Now, let's look. Let me turn the flashlight on. You have CMF by nothing. I'll take the straps off so you can see how they work. It says, the hell does it say? 80. Oh, that's probably their address. 80 Cheapside, London, England. It's the headquarters of CMF of nothing. I guess it's the model number. Watch Pro. Oh, there's a model number. Nothing Technology Limited. So, let me grab the charger for you and I'll show you how it works. Okay, here is the charger. It's a proprietary charger. It comes in the box, which is right here. This is the box it comes in. The proprietary charger comes in the box just like this. Boom. Now, one thing that does suck about it, it's a USB type A. Now it is a blue. That's a 3-point. Is that blue? No, it's just the light reflecting off of it. But it has a little 2-prong magnetic charger. Have a fast charger here. So let's plug it in and I'll show you the animation. I have not even charged it. It came with 100% battery. So I just threw this to the side. And so I don't even know what the animation looks like, but let's give it a try. Simply connect it like this, just like that. And it shows charging. Pretty cool, right? Or boring, however you want to look at it. So I don't know how fast it takes to charge from 0 to 100. I've not tried that yet, but I'm sure it doesn't take that long, right? So let's go through the settings. It's just like an Android Wear. So when I think you can when you tap it, it turns the display on. You can also set lift to wake. So when you lift your wrist, it'll awake the screen as well. And I think if you double tap, you can set an app or a function. Let's see. Okay, so you turn it. So one tap turns the screen on. Another tap goes to the main menu of a few separate functions. Exercise records, so you can get your health records, see what you're at. You can start an exercise. You can get your current heart rate, blood oxygen level, activity, your sleep, your stress, phone call, music. You can control your music on the device, on your phone, from the watch. Camera remote, as I mentioned earlier. You can get the weather, breathing, voice assistant, which it goes to Google Assistant, stopwatch timers, alarms, flashlight, find my device, settings. Now, one negative thing about this is that the weather is in Celsius. I communicated with a subscriber of the channel, and because in my unboxing, I was like, see if I can change it to Fahrenheit. And he informed me that unfortunately you cannot. So this is in Celsius, unfortunately. But a positive about this watch is that it does have a 60 hertz refresh rate on the screen. Most watches, from what I understand, are anywhere from 24 to 35 for the refresh rate. Most Android phones now are at 120, makes it nice and fluid. So this having a 60 hertz refresh rate on the screen makes it very fast and fluid feeling. There's no lag. Everything's nice and fluid. Now, it might not come through on the video, but when you use it, it is buttery smooth. So, just like a basic Android Wear watch, right? You swipe down. Well, that didn't really work out too well. Come on now. Well, it wants me to go through the. You can swipe left. You can swipe. That would be swiping right. You get your recent contacts, keypad. I guess that's for obviously a phone call. Then if you swipe left, you can get your activity, your workouts, your heart rate measuring, your weather. As I mentioned, it is in Celsius. You get your sleep, and you go back to phone calls. You pull down from, you swipe up, you get all your notifications that you enabled in the app setting. They will show up here. Now, I wonder what would happen if you click on it, you get the message. Now, to go back, you simply swipe to the left, like on a home screen. Swipe down, and you get your settings. So, and you get some information up top. The date, what day it is, the battery, let you know it's connected to Bluetooth. So this, when switched on, calls and notifications will not vibrate and will not wake your watch when raising the wrist. Switch on, yes. So that's on. Now, screen brightness. I turned it all the way up for the video. It does get pretty bright. I believe it's 400 nits. No, or 600. I'll put that in the description. It's either 4 or 600. I should know that, but it does get fairly bright. I did take it out in the sun, and I could read it perfectly fine. So that should not be an issue. We'll leave it on full blast for y'all at home. That is raise to wake. So you can turn that on and off. If it annoys you when you raise your wrist and the screen comes on, that's your setting right there to either turn that on or off. Here is the flashlight. It gets pretty bright. So if you're in a pitch black room or at dark, you wake up in the middle of the night, you can't find your phone or whatever you're looking for, simply just hit that and it will illuminate in a dark room at 3 in the morning, perfectly fine for you to see stuff. Let's see, what is this? Battery. Turn on power saving mode. Okay, now that will eliminate some of the functions. As you can tell, the nice AMOLED display that is shown here simply takes away the color and just puts the essentials on your home screen. So, let's see, long press power. Okay. Long press that and it'll go away. Boom. Okay, now what do we got here? And then there is your settings. So you can change the language, haptics. You have 2 different settings. Is it 2? Let's see, strong and standard, yes. Or you can turn it off. So I guess technically 3. Now the haptic is fairly strong. It is strong enough to wake me up, right? So as you can hear it, listen. So as you can tell, it is a very strong haptic, which is nice. You can put on Do Not Disturb here in the settings, always on or on a schedule. You can mess with the sounds, volume or silent mode. You can set it here. It does get loud. It is actually pretty loud, very loud actually for a watch. Display and brightness. So you can change that here in these settings, manually set it. Auto screen off, screen on for how long it stays on. And always on display face watch. Face watch style, enable method. So you can have this as your always on display watch face. Nice and fluid functionalities. How do you go back? That button right there. Enable method. Put on schedule. Start enable. Now let's see here. Let's go back again. App view. Default or grid. Default is up and down. Grid is self-explanatory. A grid. And then you have dial settings. You can change the dials here, so you don't have to change it on your phone, but you can if you want to. So pretty basic settings, although it does have all the essentials you're looking for a smartwatch, right? Phone calls, it is waterproof, IP68, has a nice bright AMOLED screen, nice fluid 60 hertz refresh rate. It is got phone calls, it's got speakers. I believe one of the mics is inside one of those holes there. It records GPS running, alerts, notifications, strong haptics, so very stylish. It's lightweight too, does not feel heavy at all. I forgot I have it on my wrist. Comfortable bands, let's show you how these work. I don't know, I think these are 20 millimeters bands, so you can interchange them. Let's see, go off nice and easy. Does it say on here, is it 22 or 20? And there's no bugs. Another thing, another subscriber's asking if I've experienced any bugs whatsoever on this device. The answer is no. Now, I will say there's a caveat. As soon as you get this watch, there is an update available. I was scrolling through Reddit the other day, and somebody was saying that they had a bug when they first bought it. Another commenter said, yo, you got to update the watch. He updated the watch, and the bug was gone. So as soon as you get this, there will be a software update. And you do that inside the app, the phone app, right? We went through that setting. Where is it? If soon as you buy this, go to the person right there and simply go to version update, and it'll update it for you. Damn it, where is it? Yeah, that was it right there. I'm updated right now, so it doesn't. It goes to the App Store app, but that's where it sent me when I did update the device, the watch. So just remind yourself that when you do buy it and purchase it, first thing you do when you get it in the mail, please go ahead and it'll notify you as well. It'll let you know, hey, there's an update. So that should eliminate. But I have not experienced any bugs. Actually, this has been a very, very nice, seamless experience. I haven't had any issues whatsoever. It's lightweight, it's stylish, looks good. There is quite a thick bezel on here. Let me show you real quick. And to put it back in, you simply set the bottom one, get your fingernail in there, boom, just like that. They are pretty strong. Like, I don't think they're going to come off. Look at this bezel. I think you can see it. Now, when I mean bezel, I'm not talking about the silver part that goes around here, I'm talking about the actual black strip that's just inside the silver part. They're a decent size. You can tell. So I wish that was a little bigger, meaning the bezel a little slimmer to make it a little bigger screen, but that's not really an issue with me. And you can set that lock screen timer. We just went into the settings if you want it to stay on. So when you push it, instead of it going out in 3 to 5 seconds, I think you can set it to stay on for longer, so you can read your notifications and all that good stuff. So I definitely recommend it. I think it's worth a try. If you're interested in it, I think it is worth it to give it a try. If you want a activity tracker that, but you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars like an Apple Watch or a Samsung Watch or even a Pixel Watch, right? This has been very accurate at reading data, right? My wife has the Pixel Watch, Pixel Watch 1 and Pixel Watch 2, and she's always, not always, but she complains sometimes that it's not tracking the data, it's not doing the heart rate, it's not doing her workout properly. Well, like I said, I don't work out, but the few activities I do, and I'm walking, heart rate sensor, I did a couple of activities just to test it out. Everything worked flawless. So I really think this is a great option for somebody wanting a stylish activity tracker, but not wanting to spend, hundreds of dollars on an Apple Watch, Pixel Watch, or any Samsung Galaxy Watch, and everything just works, right? And you can use this with iPhone, you can use this with Android. You don't have to have it just on the Nothing phone. It can basically be just download that CMF Watch app on whatever device you have, and away you go. So if you got any questions, hit me up in the comments. I'll put a link for this Amazon listing in the description box below, and I'll put a link for the app as well, so you don't have to go searching for it. You got everything here, right here at eSIM Studios. Thank you very much, and take care.